Hey everyone, John Lordan here with a quick Searchlight update to let you know about a case that we covered a few months ago, and that is the case of Joshua Graham-Caskey. You might remember the episode because his aunt, Penny Stone, was interviewed in that, as well as his sister, and it was kind of a unique situation because a terrible storm was coming through. But they wanted to make sure to spread the message about Joshua, and they were staying on the interview with us right up until I basically called it and asked them to get into a shelter. Aunt Penny has been in touch with me over the past day and has shared some troubling news. But let's just take a look back at this case real quick. This is the missing persons poster for Joshua Graham-Caskey, last seen January 19th of 2024 in Mena, Arkansas. You might also remember that he seemed to have traveled through several areas, Kansas City, Oklahoma, and into Arkansas. They had some footage of him. We can see some of the pictures here, footage of his car that they captured, him going in and buying some water and some corn nuts. But unfortunately, we have a bad update in this case. It was only a few days ago that Penny Stone left a message on the Help Find Joshua Graham-Caskey page saying, "I think of you every single hour of every day, more so these last few days. What I would do to see that smiling face and hear you joking around. We are going on 7 months now and still at square one. We get leads and I get my hopes up only to be left empty again. I love you, Josh, and miss you, and pray that you are somewhere out there and that you are safe. And I just pray that we hear from you soon. I just can't believe it's been almost 7 months." And what a big change can happen in a day or two when it comes to missing persons cases. We now have just the first news reports starting to hit about missing Winterset man found dead in Arkansas. An Iowa man who was reported missing in January was found dead Sunday in an Arkansas lake. His vehicle was last seen on video at a gas station in Mena, Arkansas on January 19th. Sunday, the Howard County, Arkansas Sheriff's Office responded to a report of a vehicle found in Gillum Lake, approximately 30 minutes south of Mena. A dive team recovered the vehicle, which was identified as Graham-Caskey's Ford Taurus. His body was found in the vehicle, according to the Sheriff's Office. Authorities say there is no evidence of foul play. So I just want to share a little bit of what Aunt Penny sent to me. "Hey, John, just wanted to let you know that Josh was found yesterday in his car, submerged in the water about 30 miles from Mena." And I watched some of the interview that we did together, and she was very clear in that interview that they were worried about the possibility that maybe he was going to have ended his own life. Now we're hearing from the one news report that is out on this so far. Authorities say there's no evidence of foul play. I can tell you the consideration of him ending his own life is certainly forefront with all of us, first and foremost in our minds. And of course, what that's going to do to this poor family, these very sweet people that honestly, guys, just take a moment and roll back and watch that footage. Their love for Josh is so clear in how they speak about him, and just the energy that happens, the way their faces light up when they're talking about him in that interview. The terrible, dark moments that they're going to be facing over the next couple of days are going to be really, really tough. Of course, I've sent my condolences already, but if you guys have a few moments, please hit the links below, go to the Facebook page, show some love and show some support there. And when it comes down to the question of, is this a foul play situation or is this something else? I'll let you guys know if it was a foul play situation. We've looked into enough of these cases together to know that if this is a situation where someone decided to end their own life, we're not going to hear any news updates on that. That's just not how these things go. So, and that's not to say that, hey, law enforcement might look at a situation and say, oh, there's no foul play. And maybe there still could be a component to that. If Aunt Penny rings up John Lordan and says, hey, you know what, I'm not getting the help I need from law enforcement on this, of course, we're going to talk about it here on the channel again. But just know in this case, I think there's a very strong chance that maybe we won't get any other big news updates on it. And maybe that's because we need to allow the family some privacy and a way to deal with this on their own. So, obviously not the outcome that any of us hoped or prayed for, but she did also want to tell me at least they have closure now. So we can take just a little bit of solace in that. But of course, our hearts go out to you, and we hope that this family can pull together, celebrate Josh's life in a way that's appropriate, that really highlights those bright memories that they have together, and bring this to a close for themselves. So thank you guys so much for following on this case. I really appreciate you, and please take care. We'll see you back here very soon on the LordanArts channel.